not, non-home.
Why? I'm sick and tired of taking some nonsense orders to synthetic telepathy. Y'all bombarding my mind with some outrageous orders. You know, I wouldn't have joined this shit if I had known this was the mark of the beast. Now y'all got me waist deep in this shit. I have been loyal to y'all for about 15 years now. And I feel like my mind is a slave to the system. I hope many of y'all can feel me on that one. First of all, they offered me a job and the pay is not that great. On top of that, I have to do some work on the side to ruin someone's life. And second, what the fuck happened to selling your soul for fortune and fame? I don't know. I guess I'm just pissed off at the fact that I just sold my soul for chump change. Because last time I remember, the devil was dishing out Ferraris, penthouse, and all that good shit. And man, this shit right here is the mark of the beast. And it says in the Bible that you cannot buy or sell unless you have the mark. That means you won't have a job unless you're a part of the secret society. Excuse me for a second right now. At the moment, I'm being bombarded by the FBI. They are erasing my thoughts, and I'm having cognitive speech problems. I'm aware of the tactics, so yeah. Excuse me. It's all good. Let me just move on real quick. All right. I want to finish this shit. All right. Yeah, to the agents in my mind right now, this is for you, man. Of course, I know the golden rule. But you know what? I'm not trying to go to hell for them, you know? And I know this is not going to set and I know this is not going to set things right with God for the shit I done in the past for y'all. But y'all need to hear me out. I mean, everyone that's part of the secret society, y'all need to hear me out. I'm sure a lot of y'all are aware that we are in Revelations, and there's a symbolic meaning toward dragon and the beast. Child who wrote the Revelations refers to the dragon as a government, which stands for power and respect. The beast represents for the ones who are enslaved. And I'm sure y'all heard the phrase, the beast must be tamed, right? You know what that is? That's enslavement. The word mark doesn't mean a physical mark on your right hand or your forehead. Y'all got that wrong. The word mark represents the chosen one. You know what? Excuse me again. So let me recite some notable verses from Revelation 13. This is right here. I highlighted some verses from the New International Version, NIV. So verses 2, verse 2. Man, I can't even talk. I can't even fucking talk right now. So bear with me here. They are extremely mad right now. The beast I saw resemble a leopard, had feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power and his throat and great authority. So let me talk about this power they have given us. Once you stay loyal to the game, right? You get your own credentials to get into individual's mind. Basically, mentally driving them insane. And you will also have the authority to stay anonymous and pretend to someone they know. Oh man, it was going good for a second, but yo, my mind is bugging out right now, you know? Now, I'm gonna try my best here. So, verse 7. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. So, now let's talk about verses 7. Y'all already know this shit is going on everywhere in this world. And the majority of the world population will then be under one religion. Verse 16. He also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads. So they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the name or the number of his name. So, now this is where it gets interesting, man. So let's talk about verses 16 and 17, right? It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Everyone up in this bitch is enslaved to the system. If you can't be tamed, you're useless to them. Also, the scripture mentioned the mark on your forehead. And this is true. This technology is based on our brainwave signatures. I can't go into details right now, but you should be aware that once you are born, your DNA is likely to be stored by the government's National Biobank. What a crazy world, huh? Welcome to the Matrix, to all the newborn babies. Well, that's that for now. So let me know what y'all think. Is our souls getting hustled by the federal government? And I have listed the video as Creative Commons. So please remember to share the video and get the word out. Maybe then you have a better chance to get to heaven.